What he needs to take care of. Love that guy.
You want to see him back?
Of course. If he wants to get back in there.
Yeah.
If he stepped away and thought, you know what, that actually felt right.
Yeah.
But he has said before that boxing kind of a therapy for him. That's where he feels good.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets back in there. I'd love to see it.
Broner's a legend, Robert.
I love Broner.
He's one of the nicest personalities in boxing. Great fighter, great person.
Last time we hung out in Vegas at the EM.
Shots.
Nah, I like that kid, man.
He's a great kid.
He's a great person.
Adrien Broner is back in training camp as he prepares for his long-awaited return, and the boxing world is paying close attention. Many fighters, trainers, and analysts are eager to see whether this marks the beginning of a genuine comeback. Broner has always possessed elite talent. His hand speed, defensive skills, confidence, and natural athleticism once made him one of the brightest stars in boxing and a future pound-for-pound contender. However, his career has also been defined by setbacks outside the ring, lengthy periods of inactivity, and inconsistent performances that prevented him from reaching his full potential. Those challenges shifted the conversation from his remarkable ability to questions about his commitment and focus. That is why the latest training footage has generated so much interest. Fans are not only watching his combinations or the speed of his hands, they are looking for signs of discipline, dedication, and consistency. The biggest question surrounding Broner's return is whether he is truly committed to this comeback or if it will become another chapter of unrealized potential. His performances inside and outside the gym over the coming weeks may provide the answer.
Come on, move them legs, baby, move them legs.
Get your back out of there, man.
Put them feet together. 5 push-ups, hit it. Walk into the next cone.
According to renowned trainer Robert Garcia, Adrien Broner is a great man, and that praise carries weight coming from someone with Garcia's experience in the sport. For years, Broner has been judged as much for the headlines surrounding his personal life as for what he accomplished inside the ring. Many fans focus on the controversies, missed opportunities, disappointing losses, and the unrealized potential that shaped much of his career. Garcia, however, chose to look beyond those narratives. Rather than discussing Broner's boxing ability or predicting whether his comeback will succeed, he spoke about his character. His comments served as a reminder that fighters are more than the public image created through social media and headlines. There is often a side of them that only those within the boxing community truly understand. As fans continue analyzing Broner's latest training footage and debating whether this comeback will be different, Garcia's words offer another perspective. They show that Broner still commands respect from respected figures within the sport, and that there are experienced boxing professionals who genuinely believe in him and hope to see him succeed once again.
Raised, in the streets, always problems, never had guidance, never had the dad, mom, older brothers, sisters that would probably give him the advice or examples. Friends, it was just, he just grew up.
But he's I've been with him. Let me tell you what he does, and I like that he does this pizza. You know what Broner does? We're driving home from the arena, it's like 1:32 in the morning, he pulls over and he gives homeless money, not for the videos, not to show people he does it because he means well. And he gives them like hundreds, not like $1. And then he goes to the grocery store and there's a line of families, he tells them, don't worry, I'm paying for everybody.
He's a great man.
But he doesn't do it to show off.
Oscar de la Hoya also shared a message for Adrien Broner, adding yet another respected voice to the growing discussion surrounding Broner's comeback. As a former boxing superstar, de la Hoya understands the immense pressure that comes with competing under the spotlight and balancing the expectations that follow success inside and outside the ring. That is why his comments carry significance. His focus is not simply on Broner's recent training footage or how sharp he looks during workouts. Instead, the real question is whether Broner can remain disciplined, stay committed to the process, and finally deliver the comeback that boxing fans have anticipated for years. No one has ever questioned Broner's natural talent. His hand speed, confidence, defensive ability, charisma, and overall skill have always been among his greatest strengths. The challenge has never been about ability, it has been about consistency, focus, and putting everything together when it matters most. In that sense, De La Hoya's message comes across as both an expression of respect and a challenge. He recognizes that Broner still has the name recognition and ability to make an impact in the sport. Now, however, the responsibility falls on Broner to prove that this comeback is more than just another promise and that he is fully committed to making his return count.
I think Adrien Broner fighting when he's not feeling mentally the best can actually help him, though? You think getting in there and
Look,
fighting
for us fighters, believe it or not, training, being in the gym, staying active, fighting, winning championships, that's the best therapy one can get.
Right.
When you're doing something you love.
Right.
And that's the way me and Mike Tyson grew up.
So message to Adrien Broner here is?
No, first of all, hope you get better. Hope you feel positive, and you have to look at yourself within, and fix that inside, and then go out and conquer the world. So
this is the point where Adrien Broner's comeback began to feel genuinely serious. After Terence Crawford publicly encouraged him to get back into shape, Broner appeared to answer that challenge with action rather than words. Recent training footage shows him working hard in the gym, pushing through conditioning drills, sharpening his technique, and focusing on rebuilding the physical fitness needed to compete at the highest level. For the first time in a while, the conversation is no longer centered on promises, it is centered on preparation. Broner is putting in the work, and that effort has caught the attention of fans and fellow fighters alike. Crawford's message came across as tough but respectful. He acknowledged that Broner still possesses the talent, experience, and name recognition to make an impact in boxing. At the same time, he made it clear that none of those qualities matter without the discipline and conditioning required to perform inside the ring. Now, as Broner continues to share footage from his training camp, the biggest question remains: is this the focused, committed version of Adrien Broner that fans have been hoping to see, or is it simply the start of another brief comeback attempt? Whatever the outcome, one thing is clear: Broner is back in the gym, putting in the work, and the boxing world is watching closely to see what comes next.
I just talked to Terence Crawford, bro. I'm just like, damn, come on the stream. He like, nah, until you ready to get yourself back in shape.
Adrien Broner is no longer just talking about making a comeback, he is putting in the work to make it happen. Every training session shows him pushing his body, breaking a sweat, and rebuilding the physical foundation required to compete at the highest level. His actions are beginning to speak louder than his words. For Broner, this is where the journey truly begins. Before the technical drills, the sparring sessions, and the discussions about future opponents, the priority is restoring his conditioning. A successful comeback starts with endurance, discipline, and consistent preparation, and Broner appears focused on laying that foundation before taking the next step back into the ring.
How many?
50. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not even going all the way up.
9.
Adrien Broner later joined Dean the Great and Armand Tsarukyan for a demanding training session, adding another layer of intensity to his preparation for a potential return. Training alongside a high-level MMA athlete exposes Broner to a different style of conditioning, one that emphasizes explosive movement, functional strength, endurance, and total body control. The workout goes beyond traditional boxing drills. Instead of focusing solely on hand speed and combinations, the sessions challenge Broner's cardiovascular fitness, athleticism, and ability to maintain a high work rate under fatigue. That type of cross-training can help build the physical foundation needed for a successful comeback. Seeing Broner train in an environment filled with elite athletes also sends a strong message about his mindset. He is not simply going through the motions or relying on his natural talent. He is surrounding himself with competitors who push the pace, demand maximum effort, and create the kind of atmosphere that encourages continuous improvement. For fans, that is an encouraging sign. A successful comeback is built on consistent hard work, not just highlight videos or promises. By embracing challenging workouts and testing himself alongside athletes from different combat sports, Broner is showing a level of commitment that has many people believing this return could be different from those of the past.
Keep your legs straight.
You're fine. You pushing that bit with a lot of animosity, yeah.
I'm gonna do that all the way back at the house. And now we get hot.
Oh, yes.
Adrien Broner is not only focused on his own preparation, he is also sharing his experience with Dean the Great by emphasizing the importance of building elite stamina and conditioning. That speaks volumes about Broner's current mindset. Rather than concentrating on flashy combinations or highlight reel moments, the focus is on the fundamentals that win fights: endurance, discipline, and the ability to perform under pressure. The training sessions are designed to develop for more than speed and power. They emphasize proper breathing, sustained conditioning, mental toughness, and the determination to keep working even as fatigue sets in. Those are the qualities that separate fighters who start strong from those who can maintain a high level of performance through every round. For Broner, this approach reflects a deeper commitment to his comeback. By focusing on conditioning and helping others improve alongside him, he is demonstrating that his preparation is centered on building the physical and mental foundation required for success once he steps back into the ring.
You see it.
But have you seen like people who's coming like, oh, cooked. BAM! See that shit a mile away from the left.
You throw your shoulder. You stay in. You do when they throw that. You throw your shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. Right off of it. Right off of it. Don't wait.
So you never step back, right, for the liver? You just like block and then back.
Yeah. It's second nature.
Upper or back?
No, just as soon as you feel it, let it go.
Catch and shoot, yeah.
Catch and shoot, baby.
What's your? Huh? Yeah. What's your? You fight at what? 55? 55, yeah.
That focus is important because endurance has always been one of the most critical elements of boxing. A fighter can possess exceptional speed, knockout power, and natural talent, but without the stamina to maintain that level of performance, those advantages become far less effective as the fight progresses. The ability to stay composed, keep moving, and execute under fatigue is often what separates victory from defeat. By helping Dean the Great develop better endurance, Adrien Broner is also demonstrating his understanding of what it takes to succeed over the course of a demanding fight. His emphasis on conditioning reflects the lessons learned from years of competing at the highest level, where every round tests both physical fitness and mental resilience. That same commitment is equally important for Broner's own comeback. Before he can silence critics or prove himself once again inside the ring, he must first show that his body is capable of handling the pace, pressure, and intensity of elite competition. These conditioning sessions are laying the foundation for everything that comes next, making them one of the most significant parts of his journey back to boxing.
We gotta go back to the hot. Yeah. They don't supposed to be good to know about over there. It's supposed to feel like that. There's all them kids over there. That's how boxing is supposed to feel.
Adrien Broner has also been training alongside former NBA player Michael Beasley, adding another unique element to his comeback preparations. Working with athletes from different sports creates a challenging environment that emphasizes conditioning, coordination, balance, and overall athleticism rather than focusing solely on boxing techniques. Beasley's basketball background brings a different pace and style of training, requiring constant movement, quick reactions, and sustained physical effort. For Broner, those sessions are valuable because a successful return depends on much more than sharp punches. Rebuilding endurance, strength, agility, and overall fitness is essential before stepping back into the ring. Training with both Dean the Great and Michael Beasley also highlights Broner's willingness to push himself in competitive, high-energy workouts. Instead of simply talking about making a comeback, he is consistently surrounding himself with athletes who challenge him to work harder and maintain a demanding pace throughout each session. That is exactly what fans have been hoping to see. Every new training video reflects a greater emphasis on discipline, effort, and consistency. While the real test will come once Broner returns to competition, his commitment in the gym is beginning to suggest that this comeback is being built on hard work rather than promises alone.
300 balls, 2008, that's 600 pounds. I caught the Rari truck.
Whenever you ready, go. We're gonna hit it up.
Ready.
And now how that you go to the other gym? They're gonna get the best work out of it.
Adrien Broner has also been training alongside former NBA player Michael Beasley, adding another unique element to his comeback preparations. Working with athletes from different sports creates a challenging environment that emphasizes conditioning, coordination, balance, and overall athleticism rather than focusing solely on boxing techniques. Beasley's basketball background brings a different pace and style of training, requiring constant movement, quick reactions, and sustained physical effort. For Broner, those sessions are valuable because a successful return depends on much more than sharp punches. Rebuilding endurance, strength, agility, and overall fitness is essential before stepping back into the ring. Training with both Dean the Great and Michael Beasley also highlights Broner's willingness to push himself in competitive, high-energy workouts. Instead of simply talking about making a comeback, he is consistently surrounding himself with athletes who challenge him to work harder and maintain a demanding pace throughout each session. That is exactly what fans have been hoping to see. Every new training video reflects a greater emphasis on discipline, effort, and consistency. While the real test will come once Broner returns to competition, his commitment in the gym is beginning to suggest that this comeback is being built on hard work rather than promises alone.
Always go first. You always be first. Yeah. But after that, then get off the line though.
Get off the line?
Yeah. It's just like if I'm fighting him.
You southpaw?
What's southpaw?
Stance you in.
Southpaw. So that's just, I'm fighting him. I'm off the line. When I throw my jab.
Oh, so I'm getting him off the line. So now, come here, show niggas doing that. So I'm jabbing, but I'm on this one. So I'm moving this.
Yeah.
Adrien Broner has also reunited with his longtime coach, a move that gives his comeback a sense of familiarity and direction. Rather than simply moving from one workout to the next, Broner is working with someone who understands his style, his strengths, and the areas that need the most attention before he returns to the ring. That kind of relationship can be invaluable during a comeback. A coach who has spent years in Broner's corner knows how to get the best out of him. He understands Broner's timing, instincts, habits, and tendencies, while also recognizing the adjustments needed to compete at a high level again. That experience allows training to be more focused and purposeful instead of relying on trial and error. For Broner, this comeback is about for more than improving his physique or posting training clips on social media. It requires structure, accountability, and a team willing to demand the highest standards every day. Reuniting with his former coach suggests that Broner is returning to an environment built on trust, honest feedback, and proven experience. Fans remember some of the best performances of Broner's career coming under the guidance of people who understood how to maximize his abilities. By reconnecting with a coach who knows exactly what he needs to succeed, Broner is taking another meaningful step toward proving that this comeback is built on preparation, discipline, and a genuine commitment to returning at his best.
My business with you. That's something you and AD need to talk about. Yeah.
He's freaking warm-ups.
Yeah, free. You just throw it in and you bring that one. And you come like this. I know it looks retarded, but you got to get these knees out there. Warm the knees out. Now they call this the crew something, I don't know. You gotta get this out here, pick this leg up like those Muay Thai guys be doing, smack it on the ground. Yeah, smack that shit on the ground. No, this is real though. No, I'm not trolling. It's real, it's real. It's real, yeah, it's real.
So we here?
Yeah. You see them do it? They just be doing it, but this is the stretch. They do. You see them do this before they fight.
I just want to roll it.
Damn, I should have pissed when y'all took a piss. I finished this warm up first. And then stretch this one back. Damn, nigga, you snap, crackling, and popping over here.
What that liquor, nigga?
All right, both of y'all got hands, so we're gonna go into like.
Oh, we gotta do the other leg, right?
No, we did both. You should did both of them. You should did both of them. All right, here's the biggest mistake with boxers when y'all go and fight Muay Thai. I've seen it.
Adrien Broner was also seen training alongside Dean the Great and MMA legend Rampage Jackson, adding yet another dimension to his comeback preparations. Working with someone who has spent years competing at the highest level of combat sports brings a different kind of intensity to the gym. The focus extends beyond boxing technique to include toughness, conditioning, strength, movement, and the mental resilience required to perform under pressure. Rampage Jackson's experience in elite competition creates a demanding training environment where every workout emphasizes discipline and maximum effort. For Broner, surrounding himself with accomplished athletes from different combat sports reinforces the idea that this comeback is about rebuilding every aspect of his game, not just sharpening his punches. Training sessions like these also show that Broner is willing to challenge himself in new ways. By stepping into high-energy workouts with experienced competitors, he is developing the endurance, physical strength, and competitive mindset needed for a successful return to boxing. During the session, Broner also joked with Rampage Jackson, saying, "Once you drop the bottle, you'll take over streaming like Rampage." The light-hearted exchange highlighted the chemistry between the athletes while adding a moment of humor to an otherwise demanding workout. Even with the jokes, the overall message remained the same. Broner is spending time in a competitive environment that prioritizes hard work, accountability, and preparation as he continues building toward his comeback.
Good work. Keep working, y'all. You boys look like you boys look like a pair of boxers.
Look, what he's trying to say is this: push your hips back when you're sitting. It's really hard to turn your hips with your hips forward. So you push it back. Look, if you're able to turn, sit down.
Come on, gang.
Push your hips back. Yeah, what she say? Bend that ass over. Let that coochie breathe.
I can't do it now.
Get ready, another round. All right.
Let's go.
Ready?
One time.
Step and transfer your weight. Let's go. Don't just use your arms. Turn your hips while you step. Try to line your legs up too. Your legs are like lined up like this. Try to keep a little separation. So you have balance. Let's go. Work. High pace.
For Adrien Broner, these training sessions are significant because fans are no longer interested in hearing promises alone, they want to see consistent action. By working alongside Dean the Great and Rampage Jackson, Broner is placing himself in demanding, competitive environments that test both his physical conditioning and mental toughness. Every workout requires movement, effort, endurance, and their willingness to push beyond his comfort zone, that is exactly the type of preparation supporters have been hoping to see. Rather than relying on talk or social media headlines, Broner is showing his commitment through disciplined training and consistent work in the gym. Each session is another opportunity to improve his stamina, sharpen his athleticism, and rebuild the mindset needed to compete at a high level. If Broner wants the boxing world to believe this comeback is different, maintaining that level of dedication will be essential. Training clips like these suggest he is focused on strengthening not only his body but also the discipline and confidence required for a successful return. While the true test will come inside the ring, his preparation is beginning to show the kind of commitment that many fans have been waiting to see.
I mean, what bigger show y'all gonna have? Our main event, co-main event.
We already got the opponent, dude.
Don't tell him too much.
DDG also joined Adrien Broner and Dean the Great for a training session, bringing even more attention to Broner's comeback preparations. What began as a series of boxing workouts has grown into a training environment that includes athletes and personalities from multiple backgrounds, keeping fans engaged with every new update. With DDG in the gym alongside Broner and Dean the Great, the atmosphere feels energetic, competitive, and motivating. The workouts are not simply about hitting pads or posing for the camera, they emphasize movement, conditioning, teamwork, and pushing one another to maintain a high level of intensity throughout each session. For Broner, that continued consistency is just as important as the workouts themselves. One impressive training clip can generate excitement, but sustained effort over time is what convinces people that a comeback is genuine. By regularly appearing in the gym, surrounding himself with motivated athletes, and committing to demanding training sessions, Broner is showing signs that this return is built on discipline rather than hype. As more footage continues to emerge, fans are beginning to see a pattern instead of isolated moments. Broner is staying active, improving his conditioning, and putting himself in environments that encourage accountability and hard work. If he can maintain that level of commitment, it will strengthen the belief that this comeback is being approached with the seriousness required to compete once again at a high level.
I got you, man. I got you, guys. I got you. I got you. I got you. Hold on, I got you. Bitch, this shit 6 foot.